Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on season 3 episode 12 of Grimm. So let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Here we go. Come back in the evening, I'll have the door locked to keep out the wild huntsmen. It's so loud, what is happening? Oh, that's a nice car. What type of Wesen's he gonna be? Here's my guy. Where's my gal? There she is. Oh, you look so pretty.
That is hot.
It's too much.
Not for me.
I love him.
Sure you want to eat an ampersand? It's pretty expensive.
I'm sure.
Is he gonna propose? He's all nervous, he's pacing, he's taking her to a fancy restaurant.
No, that's embarrassing.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
I am not going to tell you about my first time. Forget it.
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
My first time was with my brother.
Excuse me? The first time they vogue out, is it?
Well, it was with my mother.
Oh, that had to have been a better experience. Hard, he was laughing.
That is terrible.
Oh, he stopped laughing once I bit him in the ankle.
Are you an ankle biter, Rosalie? Oh, full bottle gone.
Are we celebrating something?
No, just a great night out.
She disappointed there? God, this is still going on. Who's gonna run out of gas first? That's the question.
Car stopped. I'm approaching the vehicle now.
It's gonna get hit on the back of the head, is it? Oh no. Oh, what is that? What is that? Have we seen one of those before?
I had to track down the star wheel in Triberg because it was impossible.
He didn't propose?
I want to show you the clock first. Make sure you listen to the tone of the cuckoo on this one.
Is the ring gonna come out of it? Is he proposing or not?
Will you marry me? Will you?
I got chills.
Will you?
I mean, I will.
Yay!
You better wear this.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm so happy. I mean, shame about this guy, but Rosalie and Monroe, let's go. She did look like she was genuinely disappointed when she got to the end of the night and he didn't propose. That is so gross. That is so freaking gross. Oh.
God, aren't taxes just so much fun?
Ugh. Hate it.
Church wedding?
I think I'd rather be outside. And I can't believe I'm wearing this. It's really not a dream.
It is for me.
Stop. I can't. They're just too much. There's just way too much cuteness. That ring is stunning.
My parents would kill me if I got married without them.
When am I going to meet them? I think it's probably the right time now.
Tell me his parents are gonna like Rosalie, right? Because he's so concerned and seems to be avoiding the whole meeting.
Tough guy. I can't believe he was taken like this.
Ew.
Scalp served as kill verification for payment.
Okay. You really got to stop putting this off.
Why though? Why is he putting it off? What are you so worried about? Monroe doesn't really get nervous like this as well.
That's enough time.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Dad.
No way.
Is that you?
Yeah, how are you, Dad?
I'm fine. How are you?
I recognize that voice.
You don't have to get married, do you?
No, Mom, I don't have to. I want to.
They're against marriage.
She's got a job. That's good. How much does she make?
Holy.
Congratulations, son. I'm sure she's a very nice lady. How old is she?
I mean, they were normal questions, a bit abrupt at times. I'm surprised he was getting so stressed about that. I guess I'll know more when I meet them. Of course, it's not on camera.
Do not, I repeat, do not engage the suspect without proper support.
He just looks like he's on a mission. It's been a while since we've been back here.
Gregor Danilov, may I present?
Oh, Sebastian. I hope he's going to be safe.
I think Sean was in Vienna recently. There was a note in my room signed by him.
Did you see him?
No,
Hmm.
It always comes back to the Grimm.
we didn't exactly get along.
Oh.
Could he know she's pregnant?
She's carrying Eric's child.
If it is Eric's child.
Bingo.
He not only had a relationship with Fräulein Schade, but with her mother as well.
Sort of impressive.
What? How is that impressive?
Might behoove us to find out who the father is.
Adeline's going to be in trouble now.
Before and after every meal for 7 days.
Thank you.
Oh, we've seen him before. I think.
Good morning.
Hi, honey, it's Mom.
Hi, Mom.
We're coming out tomorrow. We'll be there by 5:30. Don't worry about picking us up. Can't wait to see you. Bye.
Did not let him speak whatsoever. Literally just spoke at him.
Please tell me that they know we're living together. Monroe!
Better to deal with it now, before the marriage.
Dites-le, Meisner.
So he definitely trusts Meisner. I'm surprised she's still got any of this stuff left. And there's so much of it in that jar. It's like it's just not going down. Oh. Honestly, that is the weirdest feeling ever. When you have a baby in your belly and they start pushing. It is the most surreal feeling.
Now you're gonna get the hell up and you're gonna get your ass out of here before you really get hurt, bro.
You are worthy.
That one's quite scary looking.
Are they traditional?
Traditional? Yeah, I guess in some ways.
The way that his voice went so high then.
You sure they weren't hoping to meet a nice Blutbaden girl?
This is what I was wondering.
You know, if I'm happy, they'll be happy.
That is what it is.
That's what I forgot.
So I got an email from your mom. I just finished tracking her to Kira. And don't forget, I got in a lot of trouble before because of things I didn't know.
True.
Look, you have to be very careful how you deal with this.
I know.
Okay. I like this arc and I hope that they run with it.
This guy's a Green Beret, so whoever took him down had to be good.
Oof.
Another guy in a uniform. Scalped. We need to find that car.
Why the hair though?
Patrol officer spotted a car matching the description. 2011 Dodge Challenger. Stay back. I want more unis out there covering a 4-block radius. Anyone gets in that car, take him down.
Oh my god. Holy, you saw it, their whole face there. And the Hexen Beast face. Holy, I felt that.
I don't know what you're doing in there, but it stinks to high heaven.
Oh, and say we've heard lines like that before. Dharma, anyone?
Open a window, get some fresh air in there.
Okay, just gonna skedaddle right now. Don't scalp me, thank you.
You have a car?
What?
Jesus. This is one big dude. I know he's Wesen, but even without the Wesen, he's a big dude.
What happened?
He hit me, crazy son of a bitch in 312.
We better check 312.
And you will see lots of hair hanging from a washing line. Oh no, he's took it. He's took it with him.
Your child is very active.
We have not seen her for a while.
Here, chew on this. It will slow things down.
Does she have to?
27 other unrelated samples.
27 others?
This guy's been busy. He's just gone straight there. No F's given.
English next, thank God. And listen to the names of these guys.
The Vildas here go into a rage on the battlefield with no fear of death.
So we haven't seen one of these before? Because he looks so familiar to me.
And sewing cloaks of hair, that's what this guy's doing?
They also became known as berserkers.
Berserkers? Seems fitting. Oh no, he's sewing. That is beyond gross. So messed up. I guess he's after Nick. Great.
And for the wine?
Wow, that's clever and a little unnerving.
We still have like 45 minutes before my parents.
Uh-oh, Nick Long.
It's probably Nick.
That's not so good either. A Grimm in the same house as your parents?
Surprise!
Surprise.
It's really good to see you.
Good to see you too, son.
His voice isn't matching the face I thought it was, so.
Why don't you guys just make yourselves comfortable in the living room and I'll tell her you're here.
Literally pouring it off for it even that bit longer.
This is the first impression I get to make.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna knock him out.
Please tell me that they like her, because my heart won't be able to take it.
These are my parents, Bart and Alice.
Oh, Rosalie.
His dad looks in shock.
What the hell is going on here?
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You can't pretend to be blind to the situation here.
I cannot listen to this ignorance. I'm leaving.
It's probably a good idea.
This is something you have to figure out with your parents, and you need to do that without me.
Well, that's not good.
We've seen how these relationships tear families apart.
Swear to God. Thank God she's back.
It's going to be Nick. It's going to be Nick. And they're going to see that he's friends with a Grimm. Are you shitting me? They end it there. Oh my God, the chills that I have, guys. Oh, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. So there we go. We finally find out why Monroe has been on edge for so long. And I think if he's honest with himself, he knew it from the beginning. He kept saying, like, I didn't think it'd be a problem anymore. But he clearly did, because if he didn't, he would have just said over the phone, like, what the situation was, and he would have introduced them way sooner. He knew that it was going to be an issue, and I think what Monroe should have done is to give Rosalie a bit of a heads up and say, look, my parents are very traditional. They might have an issue with you being a foxbound, so if we could just take this easy, that'd be great. But she was sort of blindsided by their rage when they met her. And I was like, when they were on the phone, I was thinking, why is he so nervous? Because they seem so lovely. And I questioned if it was going to be a Wesen related issue, and it definitely was. And I love when the show does that, when it links issues that we face, you know, day to day, IRL, with Wesen type, supernatural type issues as well. I just think it's really clever, and I think that they can do it really well. So in this situation, it could have been a case of religion, race, sexuality, anything like that, with, you know, different types of Wesen. And they were not happy that Rosalie wasn't a blue button. And it showed. They did not hide their feelings. I was a little bit sad that Rosalie snapped and stormed out and said that you need to figure this out without me. And I think that I found myself more so upset by that, because when it comes to Monroe, no matter what, he's always there. Even if he finds it difficult, he's just there for her all the time. And I think that once Rosalie takes a beat, she will realise, like, what have I done? I need to just talk to Monroe about this and express my feelings a little bit better. But in the moment, in the heat of the moment like that, yeah, it makes a little bit more sense. Oh, that episode was so freaking good. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for a bit of, like, meaty plot, you know? And you guys know how much I love Rosalie and Monroe. So with it being majorly around those guys, I just loved it. We also got hints about Nick's mom again, which I love as well. So she's hidden the coins somewhere, we don't know where, and she's on the move, but her path has changed. And I like that Juliet is so good at tracking his mom as well. She's in the middle, like they say, but I agree more so with Juliet. The more she's hidden from, the more danger she's put in without knowing. She can't protect herself that way. She's in it. There's no denying it. They're together. They're a part of it. They've decided that to just run with it. And I love that Nick didn't argue on that. He warned her, but respected her choice, which, what more could you ask for, you know? So this Wesen is one creepy dude. They're obviously going to tide it over to another episode as well. But another key point in this one was Adelind and the baby. So I'm wondering if she's going to end up giving birth very soon, to which Victor is going to be prepared for. And I think he's going to be a major issue when it comes to the birth of this child. And I think he's going to want the test run to find out who the father is, if it's Eric or if it's Sean. He hated Eric apparently, but it doesn't mean that he's fond of Sean either. So he could very much be a big threat to this whole situation. Obviously, I'm worried about Sean. I am very fond of him. And I'm wondering if they'll have another meeting and if they're going to, or if Renard is going to propose Nick again, and if Sean's even gonna give the courtesy this time of saying, look, this is the situation, just letting you know, because it felt as though he was throwing Nick in the ring without Nick's consent at one stage. But I guess their relationships are very deep at this point anyway, so it is what it is. Gutted that they left that on to be continued, and I will have to watch the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. Please let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below, because I'd love to read them. I want to thank you all for leaving your comments on all of my videos, because it's something that I genuinely look forward to doing. I just love to read them, and I love the next segment as well, which is always a plus. Speaking of that, let's get into it. So I hope to see you all for the next one. Give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I'd just love to have you, and I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks. And now it's time for a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen the lovely DMDC, who says, on my 310 reaction, never get sick of your thoughts about Rosalie and Monroe. They're such a cute couple. This is such a good episode. I really love this episode. I agree that Nick shouldn't have said anything. It just made things really awkward. I'm pretty sure he was just worried about what would happen should Ali find out he's a Grimm. It's a doggone miracle that things worked out the way that they did after Juliet jumped the gun and came right out with Nick being a Grimm. And holy cow, she and Ali kicked butt. That scene with Juliet hugging Ali is truly a heartfelt moment. Makes me teary-eyed every time. It was truly brilliant. I loved it so much. They also say, I've personally never thought of Wesen as being all that different from regular people. While they may have abilities that go beyond what regular humans have, they still have the same wants and needs as regular humans do. I always felt it was a bummer they couldn't go out in their natural form. Having to hide the way they do just makes me sad. They're just such a wonderful and diverse group of people. And yeah, there are some bad eggs, but hey, the same can be said for regular humans too. Preach it. We've said a number of really good at people that are Wesen, but I guess that's just the way of things. What a brilliant comment, DMDC. And yes, what you've said there is so true to life, isn't it? Because you just want them to be themselves. You want them to be able to just relax, get comfortable. Yes, there's bad eggs out there, but yes, humans are bad too. And you can relate that to things that we deal with in today's world as well. We have the transgender community, the LGBTQIA plus movement as well, and people struggle with it daily. Race, religion, there's so many topics that people struggle with in today's world, and they're easily related to the Wesen world in this show. And I said it before in the reaction, but it's just, the show does really well at combining them and linking them to relatable topics, and I just think they do a brilliant job. I really do. And I want to thank you, DM, for your lovely comment. and I couldn't agree more with your thoughts, and I hope you enjoy more content in the future as well. Thanks for all your support. Don't forget guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and who knows, maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.